Okay, so we are back. Let me resize this. We're back from a bit of a break from being able to do this, but for Christmas I got extreme gammon, and so we're going to be able to analyze this after the end of the match again, so that should be pretty fun, assuming I remember how to use extreme gammon, which I probably should have practiced before recording this, but I can always pause. So we are playing against brucealmughty, pronounced that way intentionally. We want it 2. No, I think we definitely want to slot this 5 and just make a home board. We're playing a 5-point match. This guy's in the 1600s somewhere. Where did he go? 1624. 6-6 is a shot, or is a good look, I should say. Basically an even race at this point. But I'm really excited. I'm really only playing because I want to get back in the practice of using extreme gammon. I'm really looking forward to having that again. Ian has gotten way better, and I can't be having any of that. So, like, I can't be having that kid beating me with any kind of regularity. So, gotta start studying, I guess. And extreme gammon seems like really worth it for what it cost. I think that's the right 5 and that's the right 3. Really just planning on this becoming a race, but you never know. So let's cover. Let's do that. Okay. I mean, I don't think he just plays them in. I think he has awkwardness after that. Look at my home board. I don't think he can, but okay. He has some awkwardness. Let's get the crossover, I think. Now I have awkwardness. That's not awkward. Give him a big 6. Or a low 6, I mean. That's a good 6. Let's take a look. He is ahead in the race. That's not going to get it done. But we can't do anything about it. And now we're facing the cube. We're way down. We got way more crossovers. It's a drop. If we hit there, it's obviously a whole different game. Okay, 1-0. It'll happen. I definitely think cubing him would have been an atrocious error, because when I miss, he's never passing, and then when I miss, it just flies right back at me, and I can never take it. Like, 0 consideration. Ooh, which one to kill? Let's get this guy. Ace deuce. Let's roll a 6-5. Yeah, I don't think you were listening closely enough. I don't think we can play any other 6, so I think we got to do that. Okay. What is that even? Make that point. Okay. Do we double kill? We do. I don't know if it's right, but we're going to do it. Fan? That hits me here, too. He sees it. Alright. Still a pretty even race. He does have like a 15-on-1 potentially after this roll, and there's that. So I would like to just get around to safety. That'll work. We're up 9 pips. Well, we were. He's fast. Just all the way to the 5. Okay, interesting call. I guess we go with that, and if you... Okay. That's 3 crossovers, potentially, but... We're getting close to a cube. If we roll big and he rolls small, that's big. If he rolls small here, it's flying. That's not small. Damn. do I open my stupid mouth? That's at least a good response. I think I still have to leave that one there in case I roll a 1. Wow! Right? I guess give me 3-3. Take 3-3. This is not ideal, but man, we were in much better shape prior to this going sideways. I'm taking a cube. We both just have too many misses. Man. They're like 1-6-6. Completely swings it. What are we looking at? He's got 8. I have more than that. I think I'm still taking. That was a big time miss from him. Man, that 6 is big. I would love to roll 6-6. 6-5 is good. That's big. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. He has 5. Okay. Oh, brutal. We need doubles. Oh, that's gross. Now it flies, and now we pass. Oh, man. Not fun. Oh, I thought I hit submit. Sorry. Alright, still a lot of time left. I think I've been playing okay. I think I like that better. Let's not strip the mid just yet. I guess we'll go with that. Does he kill? Like, that's why I went with it, is I have so many good returns if he does. And he's got nothing in the way of a home board. Yet, at least. Does he make the 5? Is it that much of a hero, or does he make this? I make this. Or do we do that? I think we do this first, send him back. Make the bar, seems good. Oh, wow, and he smacks it. Gross. Way down in the race. Still a take, but it's ugly. That's not a fun roll for him. He must leave a shot. That's like the best roll for me. I think that's the better idea. I'm still trying to kill him again. Just breaks this, I guess. But I guess we do that. We're still definitely alive in the race. Over there. A lot of 6s can suck. 6-3 again would be nice. look at that. I think I like that better, actually. Wow, that's one where you can actually justifiably kill, potentially. That might have been really bad. We'll definitely take a look at that afterwards. I want to remember that. So this is in the second game. Or he's up 2-0. I don't remember even if this is the first or second game. I forget if the first one was a cube. No, I passed 2 games. This is game 3, that's right. I don't know if he goes for the kill here. I don't know what's right. I think it's probably better when he's up in the race and has fewer crossovers to just play it safe. Okay, he goes for it. Wow, and he gets rewarded. That sucks. He covers. Ace, deuce. Really need 6-6. He's not going to kill. He can't hit loose. Oh, well, he can kill with that. Now I need him to roll 6-6. This is brutal, dude. Man. Let's not get gammoned here. 6-6. Oh, that works. Give me the shot. Dealer. And now it flies. Wow, he takes. Okay. Six. Okay, we're fine. I'm surprised he took there. I feel like I'm pretty big favorite, but maybe I'm wrong. We're safe. No bad rolls, I think. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm not totally out of the woods, but even when he gets out on the first one, I'm still ahead. Wow. Okay, he's making me question it. I don't want to see any threes. It's at least 2 off, but I'm running out. Oh my god! How good does this guy run? This is unbelievable. And now he's going to send it back. This is unreal. Why is he not sending it back? I've lost. That is insane. That is so crazy to me. Maybe I'll find out that that was an atrocious cube, but I really think that was a fine cube. I think he just got unbelievably lucky to win there. But we'll find out, I suppose. That's the benefit of having extreme gammon. We'll find out. I think that was a crazy fluke, though. So it's 4-0 in a match to 5. We got to play for the gammon, so let's bring him down. I'm pretty sure he's just gotten super lucky to win. Not like I would have won if he hadn't gotten lucky, but like I'm pretty sure just his luck has been the determining factor in every single one of these games so far, which obviously happens in backgammon, but that one was particularly frustrating. That one I thought for sure he would drop when I cubed him. I was cubing him thinking, you know, obviously the best I can do is win 1 point. I figured there was no way he was taking. That's fine. And then, of course, why do I love this game so much? I really don't know. I think it's kind of stuff like that that makes me like it so much. Same way with poker, where like the frustration is actually like what makes it fun sometimes. The fact that it's so volatile. I think we just push here. I like our flexibility. not a good roll. Unless we roll 5-5 instantly. I'll take 4-4. Okay, 5-5 instantly is what we drew up. All right. Is that dumb? No. That's not dumb. Slow him down. I can still gammon him here. Maybe that was dumb, but I think I can still gammon him. I think I run the risk of 6-6 or 5-5 for the extra gammon value. I mean, I'm not going to gammon him. He's too fast. No, I think we play it safe since I'm not going to gammon him. But at least we'll get to continue in the match. Auto cube. Gammon him for the win. I'll win 1 point. I'll take it. And we'll make it fly even on the 3-1. Good response. Also a good response by him. I'd love to roll something like double threes here. No, not anymore. I thought he was going to play that differently, but maybe he played that the right way. Actually, let's go for this. We got to play for the gammon. Bar. It's all about timing now, kids. I think that's okay. I think we let him keep living and let him come crumble first. Oh, and like I said, he can always roll 1-1 as I had in mind. He does have a 6 prime, which is unfortunate. Not anymore. And it could crumble. We go for it. Okay. 5 is big. 5. Ace. Deuce up. 3 in. Fan again. That's not a fan. I think he kills. Oh no, he just plays to safety. I don't have a choice. This is brutal. Kill and cover. Nope. And punished. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That might be the one that canceled out all of his good luck. Does he hit loose? Nope. That's what we wanted. This is going well. This is looking very good for a G. All right. This would be I would not feel bad. I would not feel that bad, at least. You could definitely still save it. Like, that's a good start to saving it, but it's going to be a tall order. Let's get as many off as quickly as we can. Let's get the gammon for the win. Yeah, that 6-4 was timely, as was the other one, the 6-1. Yeah, let's not do that. I think that's done. You gotta maintain some flexibility. I think that's better. Looking good, kids. I'm gonna be way more interested in seeing how this, some of these decisions. I'm just waiting for this to wrap up. It's looking like the gammon is on unless he rolls. Nah, not necessarily, but definitely want to be pulling there. Okay, doubles is big. That's not good. No deuce. There we go. Gammon's looking good. Okay, we might not get this. Let's just. He's got a decision. Does he try to save it? I think he would. I think he should try to save it. Play to here and play in, and hope it takes me 3 turns. Wow. Okay. And there he goes. Now we're big favorites to get the gammon. That's the perfect roll for us. He's forced to go out. He will not get another shot. Whoops. And he needs big doubles. That's not going to do it. GG. Let's take a look on Extreme Gammon. I'll get that all processed, and then we will. So I'll pause the video while that analyzes and everything. All right, so here we go. We got it loaded up, and actually, I think this might be my best rating I've ever gotten on Extreme Gammon. I have 5.96 expert. He got a 12.9 intermediate. And granted, again, it's, you always have to understand with these 1 match ratings, even in matches, longer length matches, much longer than 5-point matches, like, it's just not a good enough sample size. Like, I definitely am not generally a 5.96, but nonetheless, it's definitely encouraging, I guess, to know that I made good decisions, and that's definitely what you want to see. So let's add that one to the player profile. And let's take a look. So, first game, let's just go through the errors. The small errors are in green, blunders are in red, as determined by what I ran it through thorough analysis. So let's start. He is playing the red pieces. I'm playing the red pieces. So 6-1 was actually the wrong idea. The right idea is to play that 6. Okay. It's a 48-point difference, so it's definitely not negligible. Interesting. I definitely thought my idea is just kind of hang there. I guess it's open the board up. I guess there's a lot of value in that. And if he's going to hit, at least give myself some return shots, I suppose. Like, open the board up to start sending him back. I think that's probably why that's slightly better, is it gives me a better chance of getting him back here again in the long run. Played pretty well, and we will definitely take a look at the cube decisions as well. And then now this is something by him. These double twos. This is what he played. It'll start out on his initial move. The better idea was to pull up from there and leave. Okay, so just give himself. He's up slightly in the pip count, but has no. I'm up slightly in the pip count, but he clearly has a better transition into his home board. And I have more crossovers, or I guess the crossovers are the same with him on roll. And now he gets doubles. So I guess that's the better play, is just make it a smoother transition, I suppose, getting in. All right, and that would be it. And we'll take a look at this 3 deuce. Yeah. This 6-4 was a brutal roll for him. And then I fanned the reshot. It was a very clear double and pass. The double take was atrocious, and no double was also atrocious. So we move on to game 2. This starts out, I guess we can just roll through these opening moves. 5-4. Whoops, I switched it to game 3. Let's go back to the top. Sorry, I'm an idiot. 5-4, straightforward. 5-deuce was the right 5-deuce. And actually, the second best 5-deuce was there, which makes sense because either way I'm giving him a direct shot, so I might as well make the far more valuable point in the long run. First blunder of the game, he plays it to safety. The better idea, is make the anchor. Okay. I mean, certainly not a bad idea, generally speaking, to have your opponent's 5 point. I don't even remember at this point what I said about that. I think this may have been the spot where I was surprised that he didn't do that. I understand the impulse to want to go to safety there, and then because it's easy to think, hey, I just roll a 6-5 and then it's a 15-on-2. But this is actually a huge blunder. This is a 140 error. Not tremendous, but definitely the wrong idea compared to this, where making the anchor, just long run. 5 points are your best friend. All right. This 6-4 was obviously a very, very nice shot. I did, in fact, make the right play by a long margin. I remember my first impulse was to kill and cover there. That is way wrong. That is almost a 200 error. So definitely want to be killing there, reducing his chances of making valuable points down here, and giving myself a much better shot at a 15-on-2. That was my logic at the time, and glad to see that was right. 6-deuce here. I remember this move, not being sure what he was going to do. I thought this deuce down was clear, but it actually turns out, by over 100 error, that this is the better idea. Just move this guy into safety, start making the 5, and bump him up. And actually, if you look at it, that does look like a good move. Like, what realistically is this point really doing for you? And making the bar, making the bar is pretty valuable. But this, it's easy to say that now, seeing what the correct answer is. But I definitely think this makes a lot of sense. So that's definitely something I want to be on the lookout for in these kind of scenarios, where I have 2 back and it's looking like he's going to make it a 15-on-2, but he's still only on the 3 points that he started with there. And then I, of course, played a blunder in response. My double kill was not good. 87 error, so pretty bad compared to the right move, which is that, just the single kill and then play that 4 to safety. Yeah. My thought was he's going to have return shots anyway, so I might as well put 2 on the roof. But I guess in general, yeah. This is probably, let's take a look at the how do I even do it? Oh man. Okay, here we go. The winning chances and the gammon chances for each of these. So with this move, the correct move, the winning chances for me are 63 and 11% gammon. With the move I played, it's, oh no, I'm doing this wrong, but am I doing this wrong? Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry, guys. I will definitely figure out how to use this software, hopefully sometime soon. What does this thing do? No, I don't want to add a comment. Okay. Well, I would like to be able to see the equity. Oh, here we go. No, that's wrong. Okay, I'm going to pause this while I figure. Oh, I figured it out. You just mouse over it. And so you can see on the move that I played, my percentage chance to win is 58% with a 13.5% chance of backgammoning. Whereas here, my percentage to win, of gammoning, I mean, down there, my gammon percentage goes way down. It goes down to 10. But my win percentage overall goes up a little, 3.5%. And I guess that is more valuable in shorter matches, I suppose. Okay, so I was definitely not sold on that move when I made it. As we can see, a lot of lucky and unlucky rolls taking place, but no real mistakes being made until we get to my double 5s, where what I did is pile them all up. And I made this move and then took it back. Should have put one on the deuce as well to make it easier to bear off from the deuce later. I have no idea why I took that move back. It seems very clear. I'm an idiot. I also made another bearing off move, blunder, a 122 error here. I had the 5-1 to play. I chose to just stack up on these points. I am a clown. The better idea is get on that point and get on that point and just hold off on the crossover and make your life way easier down the line. So I definitely play quite poorly, and that may have screwed me over. He should have been cubing here, and I believe I said I was taking at this point, and it should have been a double and a take, and that was a small error. And then at this point, it would have been a double and a pass. I think I was still saying I was going to take, but this is a huge error not to be cubing, and I should also be passing. And then at this point, it became a double and a take again by him, where if I can roll some sixes and he could just roll a lot of low numbers, I can definitely take the lead again. But he did not end up making that decision, and we play it out. He rolls the super hot 4-4, and that will be the end of that. That's the end of game 2. Now, game 3 was the one where I had some questions. So let's just take a look through here. These are just, I think these are just minor. Oh, this is a kill. Okay, that's interesting. This is a kill and split. Even when he's up 2-0, it's a kill. So that I definitely would not have seen. And he played that move. I mean, that move leaves quite a bit to be desired, but like the one is just super awkward. That's a very small difference. It's a 33 error, so not super harsh. I don't blame him at all for making that move. This was my move here. This one I did not know about at all, but I felt pretty good about this one. It turns out the better idea is, yes, make this deuce, but the better 5 is just 5 down. I guess I'm overreacting to. I've basically recently been much more aware than I ever was before about the negative ramifications of stripping the midpoint too early, and I've been really trying not to do that, and that's why I found this 5, but I guess that was a little too creative. The 4 deuce, I messed this up. I was not sure at all about this move. The better move, okay, I guess, yeah, I really don't know why I decided to do that, because either way I'm leaving him in a direct shot, and this way I'm at least making a super valuable point in the process, whereas the move that I played, yeah, really, what am I doing there? So not great. Not a huge error, but I definitely understand why that would be wrong. Error by him, the 3 deuce was actually not a kill. Interesting. I guess that makes a lot of sense, because like, look how stacked he is on the 6 point. Like, he has no home board at all to speak of. No builders except on the 6 point. I think that's actually a pretty logical idea to wait for a better spot. The better idea, bring 2 down, and the reason behind that, I'm sure, is to start making these points so that when you kill, it's actually worth something. Like, as we saw, the reason that I was willing to play that move with the 4 deuce, I now remember explaining it, is when he kills, it opens it back up, it opens the board up substantially for me, and I can start gammoning him again. So that would be the idea there. This was not actually a cover. The better idea is to just make that point. Okay. I thought it was, I guess I'm just always looking for reasons to be making my 5 point, and typically there are a lot of good reasons to do that. But I guess it's better to leave him the direct shot, and then when he misses, maybe the reason is because when he misses, there are like cube implications. Let's see, the win percentage is virtually identical, but the gammon percentage is almost a full point higher. 1 in 100 doesn't sound like a lot, but it certainly adds up if you play enough backgammon. The gammon percentage is a full point higher by making this 4 point. Okay. I will try to speed this up. Another error by me. It's actually not a kill there, it's a kill there. My thought process, as I think I laid it out, was I'd rather kill in the spot where he doesn't, remove one of his builders from blocking me in down here. But I guess the better idea is, like, if he's just shooting at a 3 point board, he has a 25% chance of fanning, and then I have a great shot at either killing this guy or making an advanced point here, and the whole game is probably going to be my oyster. So I guess that makes some sense. How big of an error was that? 59 error. So pretty bad. Definitely not. You don't want to be making 59 errors. So making the bar was bad here. I probably rushed to judgment there. The better idea is just make the oh, I didn't even consider that idea. And the reason, of course, is standard idea is block his 6s. Don't give him double 6. Okay, so that seems straightforward. The 6 deuce, this was certainly a gross roll for him. What was the better idea? Is the better idea Make the bar. Okay. Or it's a 6-3, excuse me. Yeah, make the bar, because either way he's leaving a direct shot, and this probably, I'm guessing, just when I don't hit, this makes it way, way easier to bear off. And we can see, yeah, this is, he goes from 57% if he makes the bar versus the move that he made. He goes down to just under 54%, so that's big time. That's a 143 error, so that's definitely something to consider. The 3-1 by him, this is very small, who cares? This is very small, who cares? We got to keep this going. Double fours. Oh, okay. So this was, I thought he might not hit, and he ended up doing it. Turns out it was a monster blunder to hit and give me a chance to re-enter. His win percentage when he makes this move is 60% with a 12.7 gammon percentage. He makes the right move and just plays it to safety. He goes up to 73% and virtually never gammons, but that's completely beside the point at this point. So yeah, 60% up to 73%. That is almost a 600 error to give me even a look from the roof, because if I hit it, you've lost the game, essentially. Okay, so we move on there. He ended up missing a cube here. Interesting. It was, yeah, a pretty big cube. I was certainly going to pass it. Or, no, not... Oh, wait. What am I... It says no double was correct there. Let's analyze this. What am I missing here? Yeah, he's 90%, but virtually never gammoning. It's definitely a cube. So, and certainly at risk, too. He has some bad rolls, like 6-5 or whatever. 5 deuce, we move on. This is just technique stuff. He played it all the way. Better idea is bring 2 on for longer term flexibility. I think that's pretty clear to people who've played a lot of backgammon and know how easy it is to get screwed. Ian gave me an interesting stat yesterday when we were playing that if someone has, if it's like a double match point scenario and someone has your ace point made as you're bearing off, and they're just going to be chilling there until they could potentially get a look, the odds of them eventually just getting a shot, not them hitting it or whatever, but the odds of them eventually getting a shot at some point are 90%, which I thought was staggering. I thought I went high with my estimate of like 40%. And Ian said his own estimate was 50%. The answer is 90%. So according to one of the best backgammon players in the world. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Okay. And that's the end of that. What was the thing that I was interested in from this game? Let's just roll through it for one. Yeah. It might have been that 4-4 play. Let's keep it going. Crawford game. Just like some minor technique thing. Oh, making the bar was wrong? Oh, let's make the 4. Okay. I thought, it's close, but I guess the answer is because I have the blot there either way. Let's see the gammon percentage. That might be it. 50% and 15% gammon versus 51% and 17%. Okay, so that is substantially better, just in the long run. Error by him. 4-3 better idea by a pretty wide margin was to split. It's dangerous. I get that. It looks dangerous splitting there, but that's definitely the right idea. Gotta split. I guess you gotta bite the bullet and like try to make an advanced anchor. It is the Crawford game. I can't cube. These are more just errors by him for the most part. Actually played pretty well this game, and we move on to game 5. And this is where it all becomes clear. Automatic double, of course. Double twos. The better idea, slightly, is to bump that up. Yeah. Oh, and that makes a lot of sense. Actually, I remember saying like, oh, that's a great shot by him, thinking he was definitely going to do at least that and probably make the 4, but I could at least even see him making that point given the match score up 4-1 with the Cuban play. Let's take a look at this. 2-1, I was definitely not sure about that. This is a 75 error, and it is to bump up. And again, kind of like what I was just talking about, it's just, it's intimidating, I guess. And I guess you gotta just play a lot of backgammon to be willing to know that that's just the clear move, to split there, give yourself a chance at making an anchor and getting a look at that 6. Very, very clear 75-point error, 29% my move versus 32.5% for splitting. So definitely the right idea, even in the face of a 5-point prime. And I'm guessing that's because it has no builders. But that may even be the idea if it has a builder or 2 on top of there. But it certainly gets worse the more builders he has. Let's see, pretty big error by him to make the 6 prime. The better idea is to split. Yeah, and I guess the reason is, like, this is one of those times where, yeah, the 6 prime always looks attractive, but giving yourself longer term flexibility when you already have the 5 prime with great chances of making a 6 prime eventually is the much better long term idea. Like, the odds of yes, I can kill and cover and then make this and then make your 3-point and then roll a 6 and get out and end up gammoning you to win. But as we end up going on to see right here, or very shortly thereafter, he ended up rolling a bad roll and having to break it. So yeah, so this, let's take a look at this. This is an error on me. I rolled a 5-1. I think the kill has got to be right, and the better 5 is. Oh, I guess this is a big time sell out for the prime, sell out for staying. Yeah, sell out for the prime scenario, where I'm down. It's the Crawford game. I don't care about leaving those blots. I care about making a prime and leaving him bad rolls that force him to break this one. So that's definitely worth keeping in mind. That's an 86 error. Certainly want to be killing, but then, yeah, make that prime rather than playing to safety like a bitch, because that's never helping anyone. This 5-1, oh, I'm sure it's a cover, and then, yeah, it's probably a split. Let's take a look at the equity difference there. I was 30.5% by playing the move I played, where I split 7-6, 33.5 there. Gammon percentage almost over a point better. So that is definitely interesting to note. I guess I'm generally the big lesson for me from this is be more willing to split in the face of a 5-point prime. These were all, should we be hitting loose here? Yeah, we talked about that. That is a hit loose. He's already back. That's a 200 error. That's pretty clear. This is another error by me. 6 deuce. I guess don't play it to there instead. Oh, because he doesn't have a direct shot anyway. And why give him a shot at a direct shot next time if he comes in? Why give myself bad rolls? Yeah, that definitely makes sense. What was my gammon percentage at this point, by the way? My gammon percentage at this point, I was a favorite to gammon. I was 53% to gammon in this scenario. So if he has 4 back, and then the middle of his board and his 7, 6, 5, 4 made, just slight favorite to be gammoning. So that's good to know. Let's roll through here. I just want to look at the gammon percentages throughout the course of this. Like this right here. Let's take a look. I'm all the way down. Once he gets in that early, I'm down already to 40%. So I actually ended up getting lucky once he got in to wind up with this gammon. He misplayed the deuce-deuce. That was a big time error. Yeah, he's getting gammon 10% more often by making that move than making this move and trying to save it. So we did talk about that, or I did at least. I think I said, I think you should try to save it. Bring this guy in, get this guy out to here. Oh, no, he shouldn't be bringing that guy in. He should just be playing this guy all the way. But point is, he should definitely be trying to save it there like he is, regardless of the technique. When me gammoning him means the end of the match, and him saving it means he's still up 4-3, and he gets to play on another match for double match point. Very, very clear, as we can see, 10% difference. All right. Thanks very much for watching. I'm really, really looking forward to playing a lot of backgammon in 2016.